Abhishek, am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, just a minute. I have opened one PDF. Yeah.
Just wanted to tell you that in a Zoom meeting, in which if you are connecting through Zoom, then after every 40 minutes, the call will get disconnected and you'll have to join again. Okay.
Yeah, so that is a problem.
No, that is it is one of the feature of Zoom meetings. Like if you are not a subscribed member, then you will have after every 40 minutes you will have to rejoin. So
Yeah, sir. Hello. Hello.
hello.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Just scroll down a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Hello. Yeah, just a minute.
Yes, yes. I'm saying just scroll down.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So see, wait. Uh, you see what is like data analytics definition is given over there.
Yeah.
What is data analytics? So this is the set of techniques and tools used for transforming of raw data into meaningful and useful information for business analysis purpose. Okay. So you should remember these things. It is about extracting, analyzing, visualizing, managing, and storing data to create
Right.
insights. Yeah. So these are the some definitions of data analytics you should remember. And okay, you scroll down. So these are various positions or job titles which you can get after learning SQL, Excel, and Tableau. So these are the various positions like data analyst, data engineer, business analyst, marketing data analyst, and some of the companies also they have data scientist as a role, but uh, generally you will get positions like data analyst, data engineer, or data consultant. Okay,
Okay.
now scroll down. So these are the various sectors in
Hmm.
which you can get into data analytics. Actually, you can get into any sector because any company you see or any sector you see, they work on their data. Okay, be it IT sector, retail sector, finance sector, marketing sector, hotel sector. So almost all types of domains and all types of industries works on data nowadays. Okay,
Okay.
so uh, you can get into any type of industries. So these are some of the companies in which you can be hired as a data analyst in various sectors. Okay, these are just some examples. Apart from this, there are many small to big companies which hire people for data analysts, and it is a very promising career. And uh, like at least for 10 to 15 years, data analyst jobs are not going to you know have a downfall. They are going up. The trend is going up year by year. You can
Yeah, can
scroll
I?
down a bit.
Yes, okay. Hmm.
Yeah. So you can write something like what are the different types of data? Okay, different types of data. Number one is internal data. Number two is external data. Okay, have you written?
Just a minute. Internal and
Uh,
action. Okay.
External. Okay. So in internal data, you have your company's data, your employees' data, okay, and your like company's products data or company's services data. So these type of data comes under internal data.
Internal data. Okay.
Okay. External data means accounts data, sales, social media data, uh, voice and video data. So this
Customer
comes under
data.
uh,
Outside from the
customer
company.
data outside the company.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you see in this diagram, so all types of data they have their different roles.
Hmm. But it is hampering now.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Your voice is like, why is it happening that after some time I'm
Actually,
not
sir,
able to hear you?
this is a network issue, so that's why it is happening.
Uh-huh. So means if means are you able to hear me? Like,
Yeah, now
is
I
it
am able
just
to hear
that?
you.
Okay, okay. So okay, so the next term was database. Database. What is a database? So a database, you can write it down. A database is a storage container or a storage object where all types of data are stored in a structured manner. Okay.
Okay, sir, please repeat again.
So database is a storage container or a storage object where all types of data are stored in a structured manner. Written.
Okay.
Okay. So always remember this. So database means wait. Don't scroll down.
Okay.
Just go up. So database is a storage area or storage object where whatever data you are storing that will be present in it in a structured manner. What do you mean by structured manner? Means in the form of rows and columns.
Rows and columns, right?
Okay. Uh-huh. So now what is data warehouse? So data warehouse is, you can say, it is a bigger version of a database where like humongous amount of data can be stored. Okay. So
Okay.
data warehouse is nothing but a bigger version of database.
Okay.
The purpose of data warehouse and database is same.
It seems right.
And data lake is, yeah, data lake is another term used for database. So data lake is like, database only. Okay.
Similar database, right?
Yeah. Okay. And write one more line that inside a database, you can have tables, comma, you write inside a database in a next paragraph.
Paragraph.
Inside a database, uh, uh, inside a database, we can have tables, comma,
Paragraph.
you. No. I'm saying that change the paragraph and write.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, right inside a database, we can have tables,
Hmm.
comma, views, views,
Yeah.
comma, index,
Index.
comma, comma, stored procedures,
Stored procedures.
etc. Okay.
Okay.
I will tell you what are tables, what are index. Don't worry. Okay. Uh, So, like, we have a database, and inside the database, we have many things like tables, views, index, stored procedures, etc. So, the first thing which we will learn in SQL, but the first thing which we will learn in SQL is how to create a table and how to insert values in a table. Okay.
Okay.
We'll also, first of all, we'll learn how to create a database, and then we will learn how to create a table and how to insert values in a table in SQL.
In SQL, right?
Okay. Yes. So after you install your SQL workbench, we will do it tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, no issue, sir. We will definitely.
Uh, okay. Scroll down a bit.
Sorry.
So here now, this is some brief about SQL. So what is the full form of
No, sir, I don't know.
Just scroll down.
Scroll down.
Scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit. So SQL stands for structured query language. Okay.
Structured query
Structured
language.
query language.
Language.
So actually, see, SQL is just like English language. Okay, like as you have sentences in English language, you will have to write queries in the form of sentences in SQL also. Like based on that, your uh, your data will be fetched. Okay.
Okay.
So as you can read here, like SQL lets you access and manipulate databases. And SQL is an ANSI, that is American National Standard Institute standard. Okay, so
Standard.
just for your information, yeah. So yeah, you can see that SQL structured query language are used for managing data in a database. Like you can what you can do in SQL, you can insert data, you can delete data from a database, you can update data from a database, you can add a column, you can add a row. Means you can do all possible functions that you can imagine in SQL. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's just some history of SQL. Just you can go through it. It was initially developed by IBM in 1970s. So that is something to, you can skip that part. That is not important now. Yeah. So prerequisites like see in SQL, like for learning SQL, just remember this. For learning SQL, you don't need to have any prior knowledge of programming languages like C, C++, Java, etc. SQL is completely different thing. Okay, it
Okay.
is a query language, structured query language. It is not a programming language. Okay,
Okay.
so even if you don't know anything like Java, C++, you need not worry. That is, SQL can be learned by anyone. That is why people from different domains are able to switch to data analytics domain. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Just scroll down a bit. Okay. Now these are the some features of SQL. Number one, SQL is not a case-sensitive language. What do you mean by case-sensitive language? Do you know that?
No, sir, I don't know. Okay.
So case-sensitive language means, see, it is saying that SQL is not a case-sensitive language. It means that even if you write SQL queries in capital letters or small letters, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Hmm.
Means you can write the SQL queries in capital letters as well as small letters. Both will work.
Both will be
Okay.
done. Okay.
It is not, it is not necessary that you'll have to write in capital letters only or small letters only. You can write either of the ways. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Then every command in SQL should end with a semicolon. Like after every command you write, that should end with a semicolon. That is a like condition. Like you should remember
Condition.
this. After writing any SQL command, you have to give a semicolon. That is necessary. Okay.
Okay.
Now SQL is also called SQL in short terms. Like you just generally we call SQL. Okay. So that's the thing. SQL sub languages. What are the different sub languages in SQL? So you have to remember this. This might be asked in the interview. Okay.
Interview. SQL
Yeah,
sublanguage.
yeah, yeah. Sub languages like that is the data definition language, data manipulation language, transaction control language, and data control language. Okay. So data definition language or DDL, we call it DDL, data manipulation language or DML, data transaction control language TCL, and
TCL.
data control language that is DCL. So you have to remember these four sub languages. Okay.
Okay.
And along with that, you also have to remember that what are the different types of commands that falls under different sublanguages. As you can see in the flow chart here, under DDL, you have drop, rename, create, alter, and truncate. Okay. Under DML, you have select, update, delete, and insert. Under TCL, you have commit, rollback, and save point. And under DCL, you have grant and revoke. Yeah. So you have to remember, like you can, someone can ask you in the interview that update falls under which SQL sublanguage. Then you have to tell them that DML. Okay. Or they will ask you that under DDL, what are the various commands you will find? Then you will have to tell them that drop, rename, create, alter, and truncate. So how will you remember this drop, rename, create, alter, and truncate? You have to remember a keyword called Dr. Cat. Dr. Cat. Okay. So Dr. Cat means like under DDL, you have Dr. Cat. So Dr. Cat, it is a acronym of drop, rename, create, alter, and truncate. So DR for drop, R means in DR only, R means rename, cat for cat, C means create, alt, A for alter, and T for truncate. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So you have to remember this. I'm just telling you a way of remembering this. Okay. And then in DML, you have this select, update, delete, insert. You have to learn this. Okay. And in TCL, you have commit, rollback, save point. Okay. In DCL, you have grant and revoke. Okay. So make sure that you remember these things. Now scroll down. So what can SQL do? So SQL, these are the some things. These are some things which SQL like. You can execute queries in a database. You can retrieve data from a database. You can insert, update, delete, create tables or create database. So these are various things you can do in SQL. We will see each and everything step by step. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Scroll down. Now, what are the limitations of SQL? Yeah. So SQL does not support looping or condition statements. Okay. If you have studied a bit Java or C++, so in Java or C++, there is an if statement, if else statement.
Yeah, if else
Remember?
statement. Remember, I remember.
Yeah, yeah. So in SQL, we don't have such kind of if and else statement. So if and else statement is a looping statement. Okay. So in SQL, we don't have looping statements. So that is one of the limitations of SQL. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I am hearing.
And you cannot execute more than one statement at a time. Like at one time, you can execute only one statement.
One statement, okay.
Okay. So you will
More
have
than
to
one
execute
statement.
one statement. That is the thing. And even if you write any error in your SQL query, then you will get a error message that you have a error in this code. So it will give you a system defined error message if you write any wrong query. Okay.
Okay.
So SQL does not support code reusability. It means you need to write, insert, delete, update, select commands each and every time. Whenever you are required to implement, insert, update, or select statements, you will have to write that query again and again. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It does not support code reusability. Okay. Then, okay, these are some things which we'll see. You scroll down. We'll see this. Okay. Okay, SQL syntax. We'll see the syntax. Don't worry. Each and everything we'll see. Now let us jump into data types of SQL. scroll down, you will find data types of see, these are some SQL commands which we are going to learn.
Yeah.
Select, update, delete, insert into, create database, alter database. So these are the things which we are going to learn in our coming classes. Okay. You can scroll down.
Yeah. Change
So
that.
data type. So what is the data type? You know data type.
SQL data type defined kind of element. So
So data types means the type of data which a column can store, like the type of data which a column can allow for the user to enter.
okay.
Okay. Uh, for example, you must have heard about integer data type, decimal data type. Okay, varchar data type. So there are many types of data type, date data type. Okay, so here you can see these are various types of types of data types. Like this char, varchar. So char, varchar max, text. So these types of data types are used to store alphanumeric alphanumeric characters,
Alphanumeric
like from A to Z. Yeah, yeah, A to Z, or means words or non-numeric characters. Understood?
understood.
Yeah, names, city names, any name you can store using these data types. Like generally we use varchar data type for storing any name. Okay. If you want to store a single alphabet, you can use char data type. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see this, the description and the storage of various data type. No need to learn this, but you can just go through it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You can scroll down a bit. And yeah, one question is asked in the interview here, that what is the difference between char and varchar? Go up, go up. So yeah, the question asked, the most frequent question asked is difference between char data type and varchar data type. So char data type supports fixed length characters, and varchar data type supports variable length characters. Okay.
No, sir, I didn't understand. What did you say? Which type?
Uh, Means I am saying that in the interview,
Hmm.
these questions are asked, what is the difference between character data type and varchar data type?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Correct.
So char and varchar.
Okay.
So char means like it supports fixed width character string,
Okay.
and varchar it supports variable width character string.
Character
Okay.
is maximum 8,000 character. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. So this question is asked in the interview sometimes. Okay. Next, scroll down. Then you have this number data type like integer, big int, tiny int, small int, decimals,
And
numeric.
decimals, numeric.
So, yeah, so these are numeric data types like numbers. If you want to enter some numbers, then you can use this number data type. Okay.
Okay.
Generally, we use integer data type to store numbers, and if the numbers are greater than 10 digits, then we use big int data type. Okay.
Okay.
So remember this. Okay. For storing decimal numbers, you use decimal data type. So these are the things. Okay.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah, understood, sir.
Now, then the next thing is date data type. Scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah. Uh, Scroll down. So these are date data type, where like if you want to store some date values like joining date, date of birth, okay, any type of date or date and time values, then you will have to use date data type.
Date data
We
type.
generally use date data type. Yeah, okay. And if you want to store date along with time, you can use date time data type. Okay,
Okay.
understood.
Yeah, understood.
So yeah, so these were various types of data types. Number one was like, you know, if you want to store alphanumeric characters, you can use char, var, okay, text, etc. If you want to store numeric characters, you can use integer, big int, decimals. Okay, this type of data type. If you want to store date and time, then you can use data types like date and time. Okay,
Okay.
so this was like, a briefing about SQL and data types of SQL and data analytics, everything. Okay, so I hope you understood whatever we have discussed
Yeah,
today
yeah,
and whatever
definitely.
we have tried to explain. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's time for you to, go to your office.
Yeah, it's time to go
We'll
to
have to
the
wrap up the class. Yeah, yeah. We'll connect tomorrow, same time, 6 a.m. Okay.
6 p.m.
We'll
Okay.
continue the class. Okay.
Okay, sir, there is a thing.
And make
You will,
sure,
yeah, you will teach me Power BI, right?
no, I'll teach you Tableau.
Only Tableau.
Power BI, yeah, Power BI is similar to Tableau. Okay.
Similar to Tableau. Okay.
Like, yeah, yeah. Like if you know Tableau, Power BI is also same. Like
Same. Okay.
Power BI is a bit easier than Tableau. In Power BI, you can directly create visualizations. Like in Power BI offers more than 250 plus visualizations. Okay,
Okay.
so if you know Tableau, you can work on Power BI as well. That's not an issue. You should know one of the two tools,
Okay.
either Tableau or Power
SQL
BI.
and
Okay,
Tableau. Okay.
so SQL and Tableau. So you will also learn Excel, no, like Excel and advanced Excel things like whatever things are necessary in Excel, we'll see that also.
Okay.
Like uh, many advanced filters, like advanced functions, like you have also been doing VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, SUMIF, COUNTIF, concatenate, conditional formatting, macros, pivot table, pivot charts, and we have filters, data validation, uh, how to create a drop down, how to uh,
Yeah, these are
create
advanced.
a
These are advanced tools.
so
Yeah, just
I'll take
I.
you through all the advanced features of it.
Yeah, I don't know macros. Just I am learning. Yeah, these are
Okay.
whichever you told me. So I know some
Mhm.
if where we can use, where we can implement.
Uh-huh. So, like as per the interview's point of view and as per the work point of view, I'll explain each and everything, and we'll see how to clean data in Excel. How to clean data. I'll explain you. I'll show you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow, same time.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining.